Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a game between Tyson and Bisu here on Fighting Spirit. Top left-hand corner, we have the red Protoss player. His name is Only Star, also known as Bisu. And in the bottom right-hand corner, the green Protoss player, Mi.ND, also known as Tyson. All right, check out the Smurf list. Check the Smurf list for both of these players. This is definitely Bisu. This is definitely Tyson. Tyson is a now retired StarCraft pro gamer from Korea who played Protoss for NBC game Hero. Basically started streaming on Africa at that point. Did play for Team 8 a little bit as well in the Kespa era. Was highly involved. Picked in the 2007 draft. So very good Protoss player here. Been around for a very long time. I expect for him to give Bisu everything he can handle. I figured I've cast a ZVZ and I've cast a TVT. I don't believe I've cast a PvP to this point on the channel. If I have, it was a long time ago, or if I have and I've forgotten, that's just the result of my 3 kids destroying all of my brain cells. That's definitely what's going on here. So it's going to be a PvP, which is definitely part of the StarCraft Brood War. Mirror matchups are a thing, even if they're not as popular as the other matchups are. I figured I'd give them full representation on the channel. You're here for Brood War Remastered, not just for the ones that our people all want to see. We're here to do a full representation of StarCraft in all of its glory and all of its matchup types. So it looks like a pretty solid mirror right now. Both players going for an assimilator and a gateway and getting those probes. Not much else you can do, as it turns out, in the early game of Protoss, is make gateways, get that gas. It's going to be Dragoons early in the meta of PvP. If you have Zealots, they will just die to Dragoons. So don't even bother. Don't even try. Dragoons are what you're going to want to get. From then on, there's a lot of options available to you. I'm interested to see exactly what these players will choose. If it's just going to be a Dragoon versus Dragoon grudge match or something along those lines. But yes, immediate Cyber Core out of Tyson here. And actually making a Zealot. Oh no, Bisu. Did you make me a giant liar? Why did you make a Zealot? What for? Well, here he is. This is Bob the Zealot, as named by Lag TV, and he's gonna hold the ramp. I guess he's gonna prevent scouting. Is his deal right now. So probe. The probe actually no. The probe's been heading up this right side for a while now. For Tyson. So they're gonna see each other. Go. Oh, all right. So that gives me a little bit of information, but still gonna scout this top right is Bisu and say. Yeah, I don't see any bases there. I guess if the Zealot's only there to prevent scouting, what are you doing, Bisu? Like, what tech are you going for that's so incredibly sneaky that you don't want Tyson to know that it's there? What is it? What are we doing exactly? Cybernetics Core working on that Singularity Charge upgrade for the Dragoon range. I like what Tyson's doing. I'm just not entirely sure. Yeah, see, the probe can't get up the ramp, but you just have a Cyber Core. You got pylons. I don't see anything here that Tyson shouldn't be allowed to know what is happening. Alright, this choice is the one that matters. This tech structure that Bisu is going for is the one. Okay, robotics facility opening. That actually is pretty good. If you're going for shuttle drops, that'd be something that'd be good to know, actually, if you're Tyson. So, Bisu knows what he's doing. I'm not questioning him too strongly. I just needed to know. Just needed to know what he was up to. This Zealot actually going to try to save the probe, too. But see, look at this. Kite, kite, kite. Whack, whack, whack. Poor Zealot. Just can't do anything against these Dragoons. Even if their pathing is stupid, Dragoons will still win in a one-on-one Zealot fight. Alright, so range is going to be hugely important. It's about 60% done here. Continuing to make Dragoons. Nobody expanding quite yet. Both players have just small, tiny little armies at their front. Although, Tyson has enough money to expand, and there it is. Alright, Tyson going for the expansion here. Bisu, on the other hand, not doing that. Not saving up money for it really either at this point, as near as I can tell. He is working on range, though. Yeah, Singularity Charge. Just a lot later than what Tyson's is going to be. Robotics facility into detection. Whoa! So Bisu goes... Where's that observatory? Oh, it's up here in the corner. Observatory... And support bay. Oh. Okay. So we're doing reaver drops. And why do you need detection? Are you worried about... I guess maybe you're worried about DTs. He's not scouting either. No, get out of there. Run. Probe is a little bit faster than Dragoons are, even though they have 4 legs. Oh, the pathing almost got him killed there, though. Okay, we're fine. We are totally fine. It's just the expansion for Tyson here looking great. Looking really good. Gateway, 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 robotics facility from Tyson. And your first Reaver's already on the way. So that is, I guess that does make a lot of sense. You don't want Tyson to know that your Reavers are coming out sooner. Catching him by surprise is a huge advantage in really any game, is catching your opponent by surprise. This probe trying to sneak past? No, not allowed. But he might have caught a glimpse at the expansion that Bisu's trying to throw down right now. Observer on the way. Again, not necessarily to see cloaked units, but just for scouting in general is what this guy is for. Getting gravitic drive, faster shuttle movement is Bisu. And first observer out on the way for Tyson here as well. Dragoon battle. Both players do have the singularity charge upgrade, so Tyson's forced to retreat as he's severely outnumbered. And severely out-healthed by his enemies there too. Run! Run as fast as your stupid 4 legs can take you. Oh, they got it! Bisu got it anyway. Some major shots on one of these Dragoons though. Now it's a 4 versus 3. Pathing just... That's so dumb. Right? Like, you think you're running at the same speed, but you accidentally butt up against your friend here, and then you slow down for half a second, and then your opponent finds some shots off on you, and uh-oh, this is gonna be bad. Bam! Big time hit. Taking some shots there. Zealots attacking here too. They do not have Zealot legs. Observer scouting on in, seeing exactly what we're dealing with. Robotic support bay coming in here too. So both players going for the Reaver play, going for the Dragoons. And a lot of Zealots, actually, out of Bisu. It's 57 to 53 supply. Expansion is up here for Tyson. He's definitely up. No question about that one. Gravitic drive, gravitic drive. Both players going for that speed, and just, it's faster. It's faster for Bisu thus far. So we made some very specific choices in the early game here. And they really do seem to be paying off. So speed is just about done. There it is. Done. Oh, getting some shots off. Zealots unloading. Reaver unloading. Oh! Big time hit on those workers. Oh, Shuttle in trouble, though. Shuttle picked off. Reaver left alone. Getting a hit. Scarab AI is so stupid. Did that one actually... Oh! Wow, it exploded after the Reaver died. That's not something you see every day. Does manage to survive, but serious hits to his economy there for Tyson. Okay, pushing out is Bisu. Losing that shuttle was not ideal. Not something he wanted to see at all, but he's still got a pretty good army back home. Does anybody have any kind of upgrades at all? I haven't really seen a Forge come through that production tab yet. Oh, Forge just now starting for Tyson, trying to make me a liar. He wants those upgrades, and he's going to be able to make it happen. All right. Bisu thinking about it. Both players also thinking about taking a third base. Been sitting here staring at it for a while as Tyson. Bisu looks like he might do it a little bit sooner. No, doesn't have the economy to do it. Both players just prancing around the middle of the map. Bisu is mostly. Tyson playing around back home. He's got his own Reavers now. And the red of Bisu coming into range, trying to scout things out, trying to see if there's stuff to kill. Killing this pylon, which is really just an early warning sign, I think, that something's going on. Can Tyson engage here is the question. I'm not sure that he can. Oh, the Reaver drop, though. Get out. Get out, probes. Run. Oh, that AI is so stupid. Yep, fires on nothing in that situation. Does shut down the third base attempt for Tyson, though, which is not great for our green Protoss player, but he didn't lose a ton of workers to this thing either, so that's pretty fantastic. Another Reaver available, though. And bam! Oh, Bisu. Oh, the drops. No, the shuttle dies again, though. Bisu, ouch. Come on, man. That's twice now. You've gotten some damage done, but losing those shuttles and losing those Reavers is not cheap. Absolutely not cheap. Another attempted Reaver drop. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Where were those guys going? They ran right past the shuttle where the Reaver was and just got destroyed. Okay, so both players... Oh, well, at least he had the presence of mind to unload his Reaver before he lost the shuttle. And did some damage with the Reaver before he got taken out. right, so nobody's taken a third yet. It looks like Tyson still to take his third. Again, kind of got shut down earlier, which is bad news for him. And Bisu not interested in doing that. He just got a pylon here, mostly for scouting, I'd have to assume. Still no attack upgrades for the ground units for Bisu. Tyson doesn't have anything either. He had the forge though, right? Ah, it's on the way. +1 ground weapons is on the way, but it's not here yet, which does not help him with this battle to come. Ah, third base down south. Tyson's trying to go for here, but there's only 3 Dragoons here. Multiple Dragoons coming from the top. All right, looks like more reinforcements coming in from Tyson, and yeah, he's going to be able to repel this advance, no big deal. No problems. Why was there a probe out here? Shuttle drop trying to get in once again. Are the Dragoons ready for this thing? Kind of. Free shot there. Oh, they're so fast. They're so fast. Templar hanging out, but that's... Oh, man. Ow. DT's here, too. Big time, ow. Oh, my goodness gracious. DT's hacking away. There is detection available, so that's good. Oh. Scarab! Oh, big time hits there again. Bisu's control has just been insane this game. Okay, losing the shuttles, but on the initial hits, not bad. Really not too bad at all here. Dragoons trying to come in. Ow, big time hits with those Reavers. Dark Templar inside the mineral line of Tyson. Just having a field day. Where'd that detection go? He had an observer. Finally gets taken out there. So this is a lot of dead workers. I wish I could see a worker count. I kind of feel like it's probably pretty even, especially since nobody has a third yet. One is now coming in for Tyson. Kind of the same deal up north. DT harassment from Tyson at Bisu's third base, but there's not one there yet, so really not quite a third base. Bisu is working on Storm. This shuttle really wants to do more. Oh, it does. Oh, no. Oh, these Reaver drops. Really just giving Tyson a bad day. Again, I kind of feel like they're kind of even, but maybe not. Okay, so third base for Tyson is ahead of that of Bisu's. It's 100 to 100 supplies. Despite all of the damage that Bisu has done, I still feel like we're kind of even. I look at the worker count. I don't see a huge dearth of workers in anybody's base. Tempting some kind of a drop here. Oh, storming. Storming that ramp was okay. Another good storm, though. And the Templar tries to make himself into an Archon. That's not going to work out, but it will keep these Dragoons busy for about 5 seconds. And they are dead. It's a lot easier to see the Bisu stuff on the other side of the map than it is to see the Tyson stuff. Just because green is kind of blending in with the map, whereas the red absolutely does not. Not even the tiniest of bits. Upgrade check. No upgrades at all for Bisu. +1 attack is done for Tyson. And actually, +1 is just about to finish for Bisu. He's got Zealot legs too. So upgrades are working, replacing shuttles that keep dying. Another shuttle down here. Trying to think of how to get in. Oh, there's a cannon now, though. That angle of attack is really hard to get done. So he finds a new one. That's a new angle, thank you very much. Unloading the High Templar, storming that ramp very nicely. And the shuttle might actually escape this time. Dragoons chasing. Getting some hits off. And you know what? Shuttle swinging back around. I'm not sure if that's the right choice either. Is there anything in you? No. You're just going to put the fear of Protoss into your Protoss opponent, which makes a lot of sense. So we're 3-basing it to 3-basing it right now. That +1 is done for both of these players on their Dragoons. Nobody has the speed upgrade for the Observers because they're going the exact same speed. Shuttle swinging in again. Storm drop. Oh, the Probe Massacre. Oh my gosh. All right. Another good storm out. More workers dead. Okay, this has to have a hugely negative effect, right, on what Tyson is trying to do. Another great storm, so effectively placed. They all die, mind you, but the storms, laddie. Bisu's now up 136 to 112 supply. I gotta believe his worker count is healthier than what we're seeing out of Tyson. So many probes have been killed during these drops. Reavers and High Templar both. Okay, Tyson says, enough is enough is enough. I've been on the defensive for a very long time. Maybe it's time to take some map control. Maybe it's time to go to try to kill a base here. But Dragoon count is looking really healthy for Bisu. And again, the upgrades are the same. Bisu sitting on the +1. And actually sitting on +2 now is Tyson. So the upgrade's looking pretty great. This shuttle finally made it out. It was stuck in here for a while. Couldn't find a way to escape, but managed to get out of there. First shuttle to go home for Bisu in a while, I feel like. Oh, there's the observer. Got it. No vision for you this side of the map. Thank you very much. Zealot running around trying to see, is there a 4th base for my opponent? Nah, there's not. How about down here in the bottom left? No, there's not one there either. So that's got to give some comfort to BC. 170 to 146 supply. Boy, the drops in this game have just been preposterous. Dark Templar trying to do stuff over on Bisu's side of the map. Not allowed, says Bisu. It's not going to happen. Sorry. 172 to 150 supply. It's been pretty even supply through most of this game, but Bisu's really started to take a lead here at the last 2 minutes or so. Taking a 4th base, warping it along the top side here, really making sure that Tyson can't get a 4th base without him knowing about it at the very least. And Tyson just kind of dancing around, not quite sure what to do with his life. Is there more? Jeez, more storm drops, you guys. This is a really unhealthy place to be if you're a probe. Finally cleaned up, but it's all too late. It is all too late. Anybody in here? Yes, Templar's still in here. You could probably get something done there if you wanted. Another drop. If you like watching probes die to electricity, this is the game for you. And sure, basically the Templar are suicide bombers, but still. Better than nothing. We'll trade a Templar for like 15 probes any day of the week. Okay, 2 Templars and a shuttle for like 15 probes, but still. Still, economy is so darn important in the StarCraft. I'm waiting for this to do something. This shuttle needs to do something. But it's not. 4th base is done for the Bisu. Happily running. Cannon set up here to defend if necessary. Dragoon count doesn't feel all that healthy. Oh, unloading. Reloading. Unloading, reloading. Here's a battle. Too many Dragoons for Bisu, though. Forced to retreat. Get the heck out of there. Are the Green Protoss players' units? Are you seriously not going to do anything with this, Bisu? You're going to do it when I'm not paying attention. I'm not going to watch. I don't even know what to say anymore. This has been the best Templar storm dropping I've ever seen on my channel. Bisu is just destroying Tyson with this. 191 to 165 supply. Was that the shuttle? Or did the shuttle try to go this way and die? That might have been what happened. I told you it would happen when I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why it didn't come over here and just kill these probes. It doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so 4 base to 3 base. Tyson has been forced to replace probes this entire game. Bisu just continuing to make them to saturate his 4th. No big deal. And so the 4th is incredibly late here for Tyson. Archon in production for Tyson, getting Zealot legs his own behind it. Very slow moving bat army here with High Templar and Reavers in it. These Zealots are like, just go! Move, 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 huff, huff, huff. And everybody else is like, wait! Wait for us! Effectively maxed out now is Bisu, which means it's time to attack, right? If you're maxed out and you're pretty sure your opponent is not, and you give him the chance to come back, you're killing yourself. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. Okay, heading from the north. This looks like a pretty serious engagement out of Bisu. Really, this is it? This is all you have? Big army in the middle here, though. A lot of Zealots with the +3 attack. Bunch of Archons here, too. So it's going to be an interesting battle at the very least. All right, here we go. Bisu setting up like he wants to cross that bridge. The bridge over the River Kwai. Okay, that's not what it is, but you know what I mean. Zoom out ability coming into play here. Storm on the Zealots attacking in. Trying to draw first blood is Tyson there. Templar for Bisu, just absolutely wrecking these Zealots. Oh my gosh. The storms have just been godlike for Bisu in this game. And he wins. He wins that first opening salvo, no big deal. Zealots win. And now the second wave is going to go. I guess there's still more Zealots down here for Tyson, though. Oh, boy. Coming on in. Storms on everything right now. Good golly. Zealots trying to come in and help with this thing. Dragoons at the back. Reavers throwing their Scarabs right towards the front. Dark Templar trying to defend Tyson here, too. Storm on the bridge is where you want to locate that thing, and Bisu actually decides it's time to back on out. A couple observers getting caught, it sounds like, in Storm there, and Bisu can't break it. He couldn't break the ramp, but he's keeping Tyson on 3 bases, and eventually he's going to be able to wear him down. He's got cannons at the front a little bit. Shield batteries would be interesting, too. Just cannons, just cannons. Trying to break out of the contained, though, is Tyson. Is there enough to do this? Maybe. Got a whole lot of Archons. Getting stormed on both locations right now is everybody. Storm in the north, Storm in the south. Dragoons getting directly shot at by Archons. Not what you want to do there. Definitely not. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like Bisu's contain is going to be broken by Tyson here. A couple of Reavers remaining, throwing off a couple endless ending salvos. A Storm on the Dragoons. Archon trying to chew those guys up. Storming themselves a little bit to stay alive. Not what you want to do, but hey, if it works, it works. If stay alive temporarily. At the cost of some damage. So after that attack, Bisu is actually down 117 to 99 supply. However, that additional base is helping him immensely in the situation. Tyson is continuing to produce High Templar. He's getting Zealots. He's getting Scarabs. More and more High Templar here from Bisu too. Marching across the map. 4th base. No sign of a 5th yet from Bisu. Doesn't look like he's even necessarily trying to do it. More storms. Zealots chasing on in. They're just dodging storms instead. I thought about trying to pick off those High Templar, but couldn't quite pull it off. Oh, something exploded. What the heck was that? What is more exploding? Ah, Reavers are assaulting this 4th base of Bisu. Alright, so the cannons are going to die. No question about that. Whether any of the probes will die, whether the base will die, that is something that Bisu will have to determine for his own self. He's not going in the right direction to save the space, though. He's heading to the south. He's going to try to do a bit of a base race, but actually doing a great job is Tyson, making sure that doesn't happen. And then the juke back up north from Bisu. A lot of probes out. This is actually a bit of a ghost town here for Bisu now. So it's 3 base to 3 base, ladies and gentlemen. 144 to 121 supply. Big attempted drop here. With, oh, good one. Waiting until the probes restacked again to hit them. Bisu, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Can tell you that much. All right, so no need to waste Reaver shots on the Nexus. Just use Zealots for that, I suppose. 138 to 133 supply. This game is tight. This game is tight and close, and we're 3 base to 3 base in it. It looks like there are little pieces of Bisu all over the map, but no sign of a 4th anymore. And the Nexus is going to fall. Yeah, Bisu not really doing much about this, as it turns out. Just kind of running around in the middle of the map, being very patient with it. Losing that 4th hurts, but he's not dead. He's within 5 supply of his opponent. Another attempted storm drop at the natural base. How do you even stop this if you're Tyson? How is it possible? These are the questions I ask myself. Still got High Templar in that shuttle. Still able to do some stuff. That's why this high ground is so important. You can get past cannons on the low ground. Is it time to go? Is it time to go, Tyson? I feel like maybe it's time to go, man. I know there's storms. I get it. But wow, this game, this match, this is a really good PvP. 4th base now warping in along the left side for Bisu, but Tyson's army is kind of right there. But guess what? Who's doing more shuttle stuff? Oh, that's right, Bisu is. Bisu is Zealot drop, High Templar drop, waiting for the probes to stack it up there and storming themselves as necessary. Wow, this is so many dead workers. He got 7 kills. Okay, he's dead now, but he had 7 kills on that Zealot alone. Tyson decides enough is enough. Enough is enough is enough is enough. It's time to do this thing. We're coming from the bottom to the north. Big time storms on all the things. It's almost too chaotic to tell what is happening here. Archons in the middle kind of clumped up together. Storms on the Dragoons of Bisu too. 96 to 98 to play. Both players just taking haymakers to the face during that battle. I'm not sure anybody got the lead though. Nobody got a major advantage in that situation. More storms on the Archons. I mean, not exactly hugely important, but any damage you can do on these guys is going to be good. 79 to 69 supply. Continuing to push forward here is Tyson. Is he going to take down Bisu in this PvP? I don't know, man. Does he have enough? The Reaver got out of that shuttle. He did. Oh, wow. Bisu's backed into a corner a little bit here. Archons really crushing the Zealots. You can hear the Zealots dying. High Templar picked off there. Another one picked off. A handful of Dragoons defending right now. There is not much left for Bisu. Has Tyson done it? It is looking really bad for the red Protoss player right now. He's going to lose his natural base. He's going to lose most of his army. Reinforcements are showing up from Tyson all the time. What a game this is. It is so dang scrappy right now. Coming in, Bisu finding time to do more storm drops at this third base location. But has to deal with the front that is being completely assaulted right now. 50 to 43 supply. I cannot believe it's 50 to 43 at 26 minutes. This is getting an epic tag. This PvP is disgustingly epic. Is this Zealot going to win against that Dragoon? It sure did. It sure did. Inside the production facilities of Bisu, though, is Tyson. And everything that pops out just immediately dies for Bisu. He's got 3 Dragoons here. Seems like it might be enough. Oh, these Archons. 6 kills, only 2 kills, okay, 11 kills there. This base is still mining for Bisu, which is kind of a huge deal. This one as well is happily mining. Has Bisu managed to kind of break out here? Has he managed to survive is the question. This Zealot. 6 kills on my man. Finally gets cleaned out by an Archon, but boy, howdy. All right, so this sneaky base along the bottom left, this 4th base of Bisu's is going to get picked off. Well, replacement 4th base, whatever it is. Whatever it was, it's 41 to 51 supply. Somehow Bisu got all these Dragoons out, picking off an observer. Playing in the dark here, Tyson, aren't ya? Aren't you playing in the dark? Yes, yes, you are. Storming the ramp. Dark Templar sneaking on in. Oh, Dark Templar has something to wait. Oh, there's another observer. I thought that was the only one. Anything in there? High Templar in that shuttle. Picking off the Archon from range. Nicely done by Bisu. More Dragoons popping out. 46 to 40 supply. I think Bisu might have done it. +3 attack versus +3 attack. So the storms are so good, though. Upgrades fairly similar. Not much left here for Tyson. He's trying to make an Archon. That's all that's in the production tab right now. Is he getting another DT, causing problems? Oh, the storm was a bit of a whiff that time. Did get some shots off on the Archon, though, so that's better than 0, I suppose. And the tides have turned. 29 supply available for Tyson right now. It is not a lot. It is not a lot of supply. Making more Dragoons of his own, desperately trying to make this thing happen. But mining going on up here in the north here for Bisu. He has a much healthier economy at his 1 mining base right now. I feel like Bisu's killed at least 100 probes. I just do. I can't shake that feeling. Bisu being very careful, making sure there's not a base he doesn't know about. He's fairly comfortable about winning this game in the current state, assuming there's not another base for Tyson, and there's not. Shuttle thinking about doing some more stuff here. More probes on the way from Tyson. 56 to 28 supply. And that's your good game. Tyson taps out. Tyson gets out of there. Bisu wants to stick around. Nope, just kidding. He's gone too. What a match. What a match from these players. I thought for sure Tyson had this thing won when he was pushing up against the natural base of Bisu's and killed it. It was sitting in the production lines of Bisu killing stuff when it popped out, but too much income, too many Dragoons being made. Bisu was able to break out and just utterly destroy Tyson's economy time and time again. So I really want to look at this final statistics page. Yeah, pretty even produced. 287 and 294. Bisu made more. Killed about the same here, too, and lost fairly the same, too. Huh. Resources raised 28 to 5 in favor of Tyson. And then income definitely favoring Bisu, as we can tell. Right? That's what that extra base was. That's what all the probe deaths were, was extra income that he was able to use to the best of his ability, like a boss. Like a boss. All right. Wow. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.